Here is a very basic example of a web page that, on request, downloads a file to the site visitor. In this example, a fixed file is downloaded. The file is hard-coded with the name yourfreeimage.jpg. The user simply clicks on the Click to Download button to initiate the file transfer. Now let's walk through the code needed to accomplish this. The web code to execute a file download can be broken down into three segments. First, the user interface, written using HTML, provides the site visitor with a clickable object which initiates the file transfer. When the user clicks the object, some jQuery code is called in response to the request. This code will then execute a PHP script to retrieve the requested file. The HTML code in this example simply creates a clickable button the site visitor uses to get the file they want. Of course, you are not limited to a button. This object can be anything that can be tagged with an ID, including images, videos, or even some text. As you can see, this example uses a button of the type Submit with an ID set to Download File. We now move on to the jQuery callback. When the button is clicked, the jQuery callback assigned to the click action for the object with the ID set to download file is executed. This callback only requires two statements to complete the download request. First, the default action submit is inhibited as the desired action is to call a PHP script to retrieve the file. The PHP script is then called to retrieve the requested file and download it to the local computer. In this example, note that the PHP script file location on the host server is revealed here relative to this HTML page. For security reasons, it is recommended instead to use an alias here that would be defined in your .htaccess file, but that is a subject of another video. The fundamental PHP code needed to download the file is really quite simple. In this example, it is separated into three sections. First, the file request is extracted from the URL as specified by the file parameter. A prefix is added to the file that identifies the host path where the file is located relative to this PHP script. Some error checking is added next to validate the requested file. If it fails any of these checks, the PHP script terminates and returns the applicable error message. Finally, a header is created and the file is read. The read file function in the PHP script triggers the JavaScript window open to download the file to the web browser computer. Well, that's about it. A simple guide for the code needed to download a file. If you find this information useful, please subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more helpful information.